Salve galera, Digra Games aqui e chegamos ao fim de Starfield. E eu quero compartilhar com vocês essa jornada extraordinária que eu vivi nesse game incrível depois das mais de 145 horas de jogo de exploração. Isso juntando com missão secundária, side quests, explorações, enfim, tá? Cara, o que eu posso dizer é que chegou a hora da gente desvendar, né? E o que acontece também no final de Starfield, o que a mensagem que o jogo passou pra mim. Então, eu já peço pra você, se você não quer ver, isso aqui tem spoilers, tá? E, antes de a gente começar também, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal e deixar seus comentários, que essa análise aqui é minuciosa e cheia de detalhes, tá? Então, sem mais delongas, vamos mergulhar no universo de Starfield e descobrir o que nos aguarda no final desta jornada épica. O jogo Starfield, né, começa com você assumindo um papel de um minério, né, de asteroides, em um futuro distante. Nesse universo, a Terra se tornou um deserto desolado e inabitável. Tá? A introdução revela que em um passado distante, né, um cientista chamado Dr. Victor Isa fez uma descoberta monumental. Ele encontrou um artefato misterioso chamado de E-Unit, que detinha o poder, né, de criar unidades gravitacionais, famosas anomalias, né, permitindo viagens espaciais incríveis. Ou seja, esse E-Unit, né, essa anomalia, ela acelerava o processo de você fazer uma viagem. O que demoraria 31 anos-luz para você chegar em um local, com esse poder, você conseguiria fazer isso em minutos, muito rápido, tá? Então, basicamente, o que eu pude entender do jogo foi isso. E aí, tocar nesse artefato concedeu ao Isa uma visão impressionante, né? Que inspirou a desenvolver a tecnologia das unidades gravitacionais, o que a gente acaba usando no jogo. No entanto, o uso repetido desses artefatos teve uma consequência devastadora. A utilização em larga escala dessas unidades gravitacionais destruiu a atmosfera da Terra, então forçando a humanidade a deixar o planeta e colonizar um mundo distante em busca de sobrevivência em até 50 anos. Começou a destruição do planeta Terra e a humanidade tinha 50 anos para sair fora, cara, e vazar fora da Terra, tá? Você, né, como jogador, encontra um desses artefatos misteriosos e inicia uma missão épica que leva a se unir a uma organização chamada Constellation, né, a UC, United Colony. E a missão da Constellation é descobrir mais artefatos da unidade e desvendar seus segredos. À medida que você explora o jogo, começa a entender a importância desses artefatos, que serve como um ponto focal de múltiplos universos. Sim, meus amigos, estamos falando de multiversos. Essa parte do jogo me deixou muito intrigado, porque isso também não deixa de ser uma teoria sobre o universo que vivemos em... já tem algumas teorias aí, até mesmo o buraco negro, que seria um famoso buraco de minhoca, e que o universo é composto por múltiplos universos. Nós temos uma galáxia, só que temos várias versões de nós, né, em outro sistema, em outra colônia. Cara, é um negócio muito louco, você viaja. Lógico que isso daí não deixa de ser uma ficção no jogo, tá? Mas, porém, já teve teorias reais de cientistas dizendo sobre isso. Isso me deixou muito curioso, né, sobre o jogo, e conforme você vai jogando, você vai tendo uma experiência fantástica, tá? Essa revelação aí, ela inicial, estabelece o cenário para a narrativa do Starfield. À medida que você se torna um Starborn, que é um estelar, né, com a capacidade de viajar entre os universos paralelos, a história continua a se desvendar, repleta de reviravoltas e descobertas enquanto você explora esse vasto universo e desvenda os segredos ocultos do jogo. Tudo isso é revelado no final. Então, após você concluir o jogo, você faz um NG+, tá? E aí, esse NG+, é como você tivesse ido para outro universo, um multiverso, onde você vai encontrar os mesmos personagens, porém são outras pessoas, de outras galáxias, de outro universo, cara. É como você tivesse em um multiverso, cara. Então, cada vez que você faz um NG+, você vai para outro universo. A sua memória, ela fica íntegra, ela não deteriora. E você consegue ter lembranças, então quando você vai fazer um NG+, você consegue pular, né, missões ali que você queira, porque você pode falar a verdade, você vem de outro universo, que é o famoso Estelares, ele acaba aparecendo. Eu não tinha entendido isso. Porém, tudo isso fez sentido depois quando você começa a desvendar ali no jogo, aí você descobre o que aconteceu, as explorações que teve na Lua, que é o famoso Hélio 3, que é onde você consegue fazer, e hoje o Hélio 3, né, até mesmo o próprio Serjão Foguetes, né, o nosso querido Serjão Sacani, fala que o Hélio 3, né, e outros cientistas também dizem que o Hélio 3 é a salvação da Terra, é onde você consegue produzir a energia limpa, né, Porém, a ambição do ser humano querer explorar outros universos no Starfield acabou, né, acarretando um colapso na Terra, e aonde os povos começaram a colonizar, né? Então, todos esses sistemas que você consegue ir, tudo isso foi graças ao Dr. Victor Isaac. Porque se a humanidade não tivesse descoberto essa anomalia, né, a famosa The Unit, eles não conseguiriam ir para outro sistema, colonizar, né, outras galáxias que estavam muito distantes, e demoraria anos e anos e anos para chegar, mas com esse artefato acelerou o processo, né, e usando a tecnologia em naves, você conseguiu fazer isso em minutos. Então, por que a gente se preocupar? Isso é a mensagem que eu vi de Starfield. Morar na Terra se a gente consegue colonizar o universo todo, tá? Então, o jogo ele é muito complexo, galera. Vai mais além disso. Quem conseguiu captar a história, né, entendeu um pouco. Muita gente ficou assim sem pé, sem cabeça, sem entender. E o que eu entendi mais ou menos do jogo, um resumo que eu tô trazendo pra vocês, foi isso. Eu achei muito legal, cara. Então, assim, o jogo é legal. A história é uma história interessante, ela é curiosa, ela vai... também coincide com algumas coisas que passa atualmente, nós vivemos hoje, né? Recentemente aí a China, né, descobriu o mapa do Hélio 3 na Lua. Também tem a questão da corrida espacial, agora o pessoal tá querendo ir, os Estados Unidos tá querendo ir, né? A Índia foi pra Lua. Então é um negócio muito da hora, cara. É muito bacana. Eu achei muito legal, né, o jogo. E eu fiz aqui uma gameplay final, vou deixar pra vocês aqui, pra vocês terem uma noção, ver um pouco mais ou menos, né, o final de Starfield e tentar entender, tá? Então tem spoilers, se você não quiser ver, não tem problema, tá? Mas fica aí com o final de Starfield e eu gostei muito, cara. Que jogo legal, muito top e gostei. Apesar dos bugs que teve, né, o jogo não tá 100% legal, tem alguns bugs sim, mas não atrapalha, tá? Eu não tô passando um pano, pelo amor de Deus, porque, cara, tem muita gente aí que eu tô vendo que passou pano para vários jogos aí que acabou de ser lançado, né, ali. Eu acho que ainda tem que ter um polimento legal ainda Starfield. Tem alguns locais que eu fiquei preso e eu tive que fazer outras coisas para eu estar avançando na missão, então isso me atrapalhou um pouco. Porém, o jogo, cara, eu achei muito legal. Então fica aí com a gameplay final. E mais uma vez eu agradeço todo mundo que veio, tá? Que se inscreveu no canal, que deu like, que veio com as dicas também. Tamo junto e fique com o vídeo. Valeu!
A moment, Captain. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements. Depression is common after prolonged periods of stress, even when, paradoxically, reporting high levels of satisfaction. I hope the process of becoming starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But, given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely. Given that the starborn encounters have so far not included any robots, the safe assumption is that I will need to remain behind if we do not see each other again. Goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team. Captain, hello again. I will see you at a later time.
We're so close. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter. What? No. I do not do field work, especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind. Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry, and I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
Our journey seems to be coming to an end.
Contribute.
So, the unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place. I do not know if I would say the same. More that I accept it. I'm ready. Do you think we will see each other after the unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? Oh, that was already my plan. If we do not see each other again, then goodbye. I am proud of all that we have accomplished.
Come now. You must let me contribute. Let's get a second opinion, shall we? Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the Eye, as well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
Sam was a good man. It's the least I could do. Well, it's not about looking for thanks. It needed to be done, that's all.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah, I know we argue about money all the time.
Finally,
Most of it is
these new
just
universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter.
best
It's
contributor.
Barrett and company from here on out.
It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling.
Oddly enough, still not the strangest thing I've seen in the universe.
It
Look,
was important to me.
if this is a are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there.
Fair enough.
We're doing this.
Well,
The multiverse waits for
since
no
we're
one.
already talking about this, there is one more thing I'd like to do for Sam, and I'd like to get your opinion. Perhaps it's best if we just place it in the garden. Let's just call the matter settled.
I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later. This is amazing! The unity, the multiverse, this is everything and more, literally. No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books, they're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something. True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables. What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now? I'm with you. I'm not gonna hold you back. But if you know, become evil or whatever, I'm also not gonna have your back. Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related. Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you. Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit. No, now isn't the best time. I need to talk
Yes,
with you
you
later.
need me?
Honey, I did not formally address you, handsome.
Tip your ear for a moment.
I will prepare my system to begin the diagnostics. This will run at
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
my precious pumpkin. Yes, sir.
I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the Troublemaker's game. No use being an explorer if you aren't a little dangerous. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Did you need something?
Do you have a second, friend? I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you. I know. I had a cool outfit picked out and everything. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger. My dad pushing objects around with gravity powers. Now that would be something to see. Take care of yourself, okay? In the next universe. I'm gonna miss these chats of ours.
Captain, you have returned. A cursory scan indicates that you are in good health.
The artifacts are all gathered. We've done it.
What's up? What did you want to talk about? I don't know if I'll ever get used to being around all these people. Everyone hurrying around, talking, eating, drinking, doing a million things. It's so weird, but kind of exciting at the same time, you know? Going from a planet with a population of 3 to this one is going to take a lot of patience and trust, that's for sure. Well, there's no other people my age here at the lodge, so it's going to be kind of tough. Actually, Noelle is pretty nice. She said she'd teach me some stuff about science. You know, pick up where my mom left off. Besides that, I don't really care if I make friends or not. You and Sarah are the only friends I'll ever really need. Come back and visit me again.
There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud. Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor. You see, that's a bad lesson to teach. Time is money, and an interest on a loan is the incentive to remember that. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
And I am sure countless others along the way, with no regard for their lives. The hunter was in this for himself only, amassing power at the cost of all else. The emissary seems more reasonable, I suppose, but do you believe they have the right to dictate how the artifacts are used? Maybe. I am not sure that simply being the first through a door should allow you to decide who else gets to pass. I want you to know that I recognize that you have been forced to make some unbelievable decisions. You are a valued member of Constellation and an ally. I will trust your judgment and stand by you until the end. Indeed we are. We make a good team. All of us in Constellation do. I know you have much on your mind, so I will not keep you further. But I will be here when you are ready to take on whatever is next.
We need to talk. It's about the Starborn Hunter's death. Do you feel like you've made the right decision? Yes, I completely agree. Siding with the Hunter would have been wrong. The artifacts are dangerous, and I believe the emissary has a right to collect them and prevent their abuse. I thought you would be. Look, no matter how this ends, whether I agree with you or not, I want you to know that I'll continue to support your decisions every step of the way. I love you. I always will. Nothing you could do at this point would ever come between these feelings I have for you. You're damn right you couldn't. If it wasn't for me, you might still be toiling in the mines on Vectera. Anyway, I know you have a lot of soul-searching to do. There's quite a journey ahead, and serious plans to make. Just know that if you... Any troubles you need to share? Yes, absolutely.
Ask. I bet you never expected to take care of yourself. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. You're doing great out there.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance. Goodbye.
Your safe return to the Lodge will please the other members of Constellation.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity. A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside of oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place. The unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you. That something that makes you unique amongst the infinite will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Much like the death of a star creates new kinds of matter, so will the part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your own ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I have enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity, right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving. As the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time. Your lover, Sarah Morgan, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom. More children are born who want to be explorers. Ryujin Industries mass produces the internal neuroamp, which becomes the killer device every negotiator, diplomat, and salesperson purchases. When people think of success, they think of Ryujin, whether they want to or not. You can return to your universe if you wish. The emissary remains in this universe, but your faith in them inspires them to seek out those they believe are worthy of finding the Unity. Many noble Starborn will be reborn under their guidance. The Constellation membership who stays behind will in time publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, the Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase. The use of an engineered microbe on the Terramorphs leads to a near extinction of the species. Fear of aliens declines throughout the settled systems. Belief in the UC as the most well-protected area of space grows.